Ever wonder why modern jazz sounds like dick? Like, what happens in the minds of these saxophone players that makes their playing twist and bend until they become this misfigured being that squeaks and squawks and makes all these noises you hate? Well, I'll break it down for you. I went to Berkeley and I know. What happens is a phenomenon that I like to call dissonance signaling. You see, a young boy grows up listening to jazz, loving Charlie Parker, John Coltrane, Louis Armstrong, all this stuff, and he really grows up listening to this music that's very consonant sounding and very pretty. So Jazz Boy goes to high school and he starts playing in his ensemble. But now the ensemble director, who went to Berkeley too, tells him, Jazz Boy, what's with all that vibrato? You sound like a pussy. You need to play some more bebop shit like Charlie Parker. And Jazz Boy goes, At this point, Jazz Boy's feeling pretty fucking good about himself. So he goes to college, and he goes and shows that shit to his professor. And his professor says, dude, you sound soft as fuck. You need to listen to Coltrane and play more spiritual ramblings, boy. And then he tells him about Coltrane substitutions and all this chromatic shit, and introduces Boy to outplaying and dissonance. Now, Jazz Boy is ready to graduate from college and move to New York City and make it big. So he goes to Small's Jazz Club and he's in line in front of 700 other saxophone players. And when it's time for him to solo, he notices that playing this shit, nobody oohs for him or says or no clap, no reaction. He doesn't know what's going on. So he listens to everybody else playing and they sound like this. Jazz Boy is now ready to book his own gigs, and he does in jazz clubs. But he doesn't know the jazz clubs in 2023 have become dinner date spots. So he plays that shit for the people on dates. And then they don't get it and they leave, and Jazz dies. And he thinks they're stupid. But you know what, boys and girls? He's stupid. Because that shit sounded awful. And dissonance signaling is how he got there. So be very, very careful. Dissonance is a gateway drug to more dissonance. And people that play all this out shit are just confused. See you next time.